everybody, it's Dean Etheridge with Marivox Communications, and I wanted to do a quick overview on the new T-Mobile business plans and also the new coverage that they rolled out at the end of 2015 that really is going to change the game in the business place. I'm telling you right now, Verizon and AT&T have got to be concerned about this new 700 megahertz bandwidth that they rolled out, because it really is going to be a game changer. Now, I've sold T-Mobile for several years, and to be honest, the coverage was pretty awful, and I would agree with you there. But in just a moment, I'm going to show you how much it's changed and whether or not this is a good deal for you and your business. If you're a plumber, if you're a roofer, an accountant, it doesn't really matter. T-Mobile is a great alternative for businesses now. I'm going to show you exactly why. And let's just start off with the pricing. I'm going to show you the coverage in just a moment, the changes. But right now, if you've got 10 phone lines in your business, you can get 2 gigabytes a piece for each line, or up to 2 gigs of 4G LTE for 10 lines and $160. And that's $16 a line, which is fantastic. So the rates, just compare what you have today, and I know it's probably going to be at least half of what you're paying AT&T, and the coverage is definitely there, but you've got no contracts, unlimited talk, text, and data, up to 2 gigabytes per line. And if you want to add more data, you can go down here and add 6 gigabytes for $15 per month per line. 10 gigabytes is $30. And then you can go here on down to the bigger pooled plans and add 500 gigabytes for $2,000 a month. It's $4 a gigabyte, and they just break it down $30 a gigabyte on these bulk plans. Okay, and it's shared across all devices, so you can get a shared plan with them, and then just choose however much data that you want. You can add unlimited on a per line basis, and then you've got the shared option here. But again, the coverage on T-Mobile was terrible, to be honest. And the new devices that they have, let's look at Samsung. These are the devices, and you get these very reasonably on T-Mobile. You can finance them if you want. You can sell your old phone and get a discount, or take the money and pay for a new phone this way. But we have ways to get you into new equipment very affordably, so don't sweat that too much. But these are the new phones that have the 700 megahertz frequency in them. And you also have Apple. These are other devices, HTC, Google Nexus 6. So you choose a device, and I'm just going to go back to Apple, choose an iPhone 6s. And several months ago, I would literally drive from Birmingham. I go back and forth to Tennessee every other weekend to see my family. But from Birmingham to Chattanooga, this whole corridor was empty. I had no data whatsoever. And what happened when they changed the coverage, it just expands. It goes twice as far as a normal tower does. It gets a lot better in-building coverage. So if you tried T-Mobile in the past and you're looking at trying it now, if you live in Birmingham, you live in Atlanta, Montgomery, all the corridors are fixed, but a lot of these dead spots that used to be there, they're just not going to be there anymore, because the added coverage is going to fill in the fringe areas. You're going to hold your calls a lot better. It's definitely worth looking at. So if you've got 10 lines, for example, each line will have 2 gigabytes. It's $160, as I mentioned. And if you've got more lines than that, there's discounted pricing there. We can work on equipment pricing. But if you have 11 or more lines, it goes down to $15 per month. Again, you can pull the data, prepay, or you can buy larger blocks of data at $4.50 per gigabyte, and just choose whichever plan works best for you. And then you can add more data on each individual line if you'd like to, by adding 4 gigs, 6 gigabytes total for $15 a month on one of those plans if you wanted. If you have a heavy user that needs more, if they want unlimited. But still, if you compare this to AT&T or Verizon rates, it's going to be much, much less expensive, and I think you're going to be more than pleased with the coverage. In fact, they've got a guarantee of satisfaction. If you convert and don't like it, you can transfer back, and they're not going to charge you anything. But you can contact us for more details on that. But if you have a tablet or a hotspot, you can add 2 gigabytes on a tablet for $20 a month to get a separate plan there. And again, if you want to add more data to the tablet, just do the simple pricing here, the simple model. 6 gigabytes would be $35, 8 gigabytes would be $50, 12 gigabytes would be you're adding to that, so it'd be 10 gigabytes would be $50, 14 gigabytes would be $65. So depending on what your needs are, still very competitive pricing. It would even work for some people if you live out in remote areas. That's a tremendous amount of data each month on a hotspot. So if you wanted to run your computers off that, you could buy one of the hotspots and get coverage on data anywhere, anywhere in the network. So if you're using satellite and you're not happy with the speeds there, this is a great alternative for that. And then this is just some of the benefits that come along with it. Again, you've got 2 gigabytes per line. The data network is blazing fast. You get free texting and data roaming in over 130 countries because T-Mobile is an international company. You can use it in Mexico and Canada. It's the same as the US, no additional charges. You save on your T-Mobile family plan if you combine that or just let them know that it's associated with the business account. This is a cool thing. You get data-free streaming on all your favorite music services, which is awesome. And the Binge On has free premium video streaming from a lot of your video sites, HBO, Netflix, and it doesn't count against your data. And it does stream at 480p, and you can get that removed if you want. 480 on a tablet is plenty fine, and especially if it's not going against your data. So it's a little bit of a trade-off there, but for what they offer, it's the best value out there for data usage, no question about it. But you've got extra tools that they'll give you, a free mobile optimized website and a .com domain provided by GoDaddy. And they have data stash, so you can save your unused data for up to a year and use it whenever you need it. So again, if you've been looking for a way to save your business some money, these new T-Mobile rate plans are definitely worth looking at. You can contact us. You can visit us out at amerivoxtelecom.com or give us a call at 390-0005 for more information, and we'd love to help. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments or suggestions, if you're using it now or if you've tried the new coverage, would love to hear from you. And again, I agree with all of you that want to bash the old T-Mobile coverage. I get that, but it's definitely not the same if you get just a newer modern phone that has the 700 megahertz frequency in it. It's much different. So again, thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care, everybody.